Alright, what's up? It's the first Madden rebuild of Madden 21. I'm just gonna get right into this thing. We're gonna put Tua starting quarterback. I know Fitzmagic starting in real life, but there's no use in really starting him in Madden just because of how regression and progression works here. The offensive line looks awful, but we'll probably upgrade that in the draft. Looking at the defense here, Byron Jones was just sign of free agency. Jerome Baker is on this team still, as Raekwon McMillan. Those two linebackers I probably won't replace, as we get the first trade is a big one. We get Quentin Nelson, and then we get a first-round pick from the Jaguars for McCain and Howard. And then I do what everyone would do, cut Eric Flowers. It's a huge penalty, but I feel like it's worth it just so we don't have that awful contract. We traded Shaq Lawson for a first, Jesse Davis, Jakeem Grant for a second and a sixth-round pick as well, and then Allen Hurns for a third-round pick. So we didn't make the playoffs. We ended up going 6-10. That's pretty good, I'd say. So we get a higher pick. Here are the awards. I don't really like to go over them unless one of our guys wins a MVP or Rookie of the Year. Tua didn't, but he does have starter development, which is pretty good for us as far as development goes. No one else got a development upgrade, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. As we are going to go to the off season. So I ended up getting Philip Lindsay. I never got Marcus Williams. I think there's a glitch in this game. I don't think it's possible to get him. I'm going to experiment with it a little bit, but I don't think it's possible to get Marcus Williams, as he went to the Jags for less money than I actually originally offered him. We're in the draft now. We have the third round pick, the fifth and sixth round pick, and I want to trade with the Chargers to get a higher pick. And they just do this straight up. I don't know how, but we have the first overall pick now, and I think it's pretty obvious who I want to take. Well, it's not Trevor Lawrence. It's actually going to be Penei Sewell, because the Chargers don't need a quarterback. So Penei Sewell is probably the best offensive lineman in the draft, so I'm just going to take him right here. 78 overall with star or better development. With the next pick here, I'm going to go with Jamar Chase. He's probably the best receiver in this class. One of the best receivers I've seen in a draft in a while. He's going to have 77 overall with hidden development. And with this next pick, I need an offensive lineman, so I'm going to go Alex Leatherwood. He's 76 overall with normal development. I need safety depth here, so I'm going to go Israel Makamu, 73 overall with normal development. And then here, I need a defensive tackle, so I go Christian Barmore. He's 71 overall with hidden development. Love that pick there. And then as tackle depth, we go Daniel Fileo. And then for safety, because I need a safety, we're going to go Caden Stearns, 72 overall with hidden development. We can progress him very well. So I wanted to pick next year, so I ended up trading my second round pick, third round pick, and Patrick Laird for a sixth overall pick next year from the Bengals. And then with this third round pick, I need more offensive line. I'm gonna go Jared Patterson, who's 69 overall, nice with hidden development. I end up going after James Daniels to fill that right guard hole that we needed. We end up going 2-4. We are only a 78 overall, but I did expect better. I see we're just going to sign a bunch of young players, including James Daniels, Quentin Nelson. You'll see me also re-sign Preston Williams as well, one of the better young wide receivers in the league at least. Emmanuel Agba is the one exception to the signing young people trend I have, just because I don't really see any other option I have at this current time. So here you're gonna see me make a huge trade now. I'm trading away my 2022 first round pick, Brown, I used a draft pick, and Josh Rosen for a first round pick, and two other scrubs I got just for contract purposes. Thought that was a really valuable trade here. But that was only to get a better draft pick because I wanted to make a deal with a football team here. As you'll see, I gave a better pick. I have number 3 and number 7. And I wanted to trade that for someone I really liked in the draft this year. It's going to be for Chase Young. And boom, we got the deal. Chase Young is now on the Miami Dolphins. We got him off the football team. He is gone. And now he's going to be playing for the Miami Dolphins. Here's a look at our team with the Chase Young acquisition. Simulating to the playoffs, we end up missing the playoffs. We went 3-13 somehow with Chase Young, but we can only get better at this point. I feel like the Chase Young acquisition was necessary, but either way, we're just gonna push forward. Here's the roster after the season ended. As you can see here, we had two Dolphins win Offensive Player of the Year and Jamar Chase. He had Offensive Player of the Year. And then Defensive Player of the Year, Israel McCollum won. So pretty happy with that. I see we are going to go to the offseason. So we ended up getting both J.J. Watt and Mike Hughes just to make our defense look that much better. In the draft now, we didn't have a first round pick because of Chase Young. So we have a second round pick though. We end up going Devontae Boss. Best name in the draft easily. He's gonna be our Eric Rowe replacement. And then a middle linebacker, we end up we're drafting Braden Allen. Here's a look at the team before the 2022 season. Simulating to the midseason mark, we are going to be 6-0. That is so much more like it. I knew that we could do this. This is a 6-0 team. I can clearly see. simulating the playoffs. We're obviously gonna make them, right? Yeah, we get our first round bye. That's huge. We end up going 3-13. That's kind of what I expected, as we end up going against the Browns in the divisionals. Can we face the Browns? They're overpowered in Madden. We end up passing the Browns. Now we're gonna go to the Ravens in the conference championship. And we end up passing the Ravens. They were making a little bit of a comeback there, but we end up passing them, and now we're going to face the Dallas Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Probably my least favorite team in the entire NFL, being an Eagles fan, as we're up 14-3 now, headed into the halftime. We end up scoring again. It's 21-3. They score. It's 21-10 now, and they get another rushing touchdown. But we score yet again. It's fourth quarter. It looks like they're going to come back, so we're going to have to hop in here. It's so weird playing as Tua being like a lefty. That was so weird to me. But he misses a check down to Devontae Parker. You got to make that, Tua. Either way, we have a 55-yard field goal. I think in this clip, this was at the beginning of Madden. I was playing on All-Pro, but I do play on Madden now, and I feel like it's still easy, so I might have to just fuck with the sliders a bit. But either way, we're up by 15 with 19 seconds left. I'm going to hop in one more time and just kneel or do a stretch. Okay, you can also do that, I guess. Thinking about taking this one, too. I almost did, but we eventually get stopped. They call one more timeout because there's the fucking Cowboys. No one fucking likes the Cowboys. We're finally able to get one more run out. They don't have another timeout. So we finally do beat the Cowboys with 3-2-1 left. There it is. Miami Dolphins beat the Dallas Cowboys. And I'll do another one soon. I'll do another rebuild at least. I'll do another rebuild soon. So satisfying. Beating the Dallas Cowboys. I hate that team so much. I don't know when my next rebuild will be uploaded. Here's the team after I'm done with it. I feel like I could have honestly done better. Or I could have given it more time, because it's only an 84. I've definitely done better previously, but thank you for watching, I guess. Okay.